I'm here in Medjugorje and I'm just close to the former house of Viska, one of the seers, the visionaries of Medjugorje, and I'm with, what's your name?
Ellie is my name. I'm from Ireland.
You're from Ireland. How often have you been in Medjugorje?
Oh, many times. Many times. I lost count now.
Wow, incredible.
And
when did you hear the first time about Medjugorje in your life? And what did you think when you heard it?
I heard about it years ago, about 1985 or 86. And I didn't know much about it at that time, because I think one of my sisters came in the late 80s, and she was telling us all about it. And there wasn't a lot of buildings in it at the time, and she was telling us how rural it was at the time. But we always interested in coming, and I came, I think it was 2003 when I got around to coming, and I really loved it.
What happened when you came the first time?
Oh, I had a lovely experience. I was staying in the house opposite the church. Myself and my husband came at the time, and it was, about 20 to 7 in the evening, and we were sitting in the balcony, and we were just looking to know how the sun was setting, and it was starting to spin, and I could see like the vision of Our Lady coming out.
Oh, wow.
And it was like the Last Supper. And it was, the chalice and the host up over it. And I thought it was beautiful. That's back in 1980. That was back in 2003. And I always had the urge to come back then. I lost my son 2 years ago. I had 4 deaths. We had 4 deaths in our family. I lost my mother, say, tonight, and in the morning I found my son dead. And this is his wife and his daughter, and inside of a few hours. And
what had happened?
My son died suddenly, and my mother died suddenly, and then my father died 5 weeks later, 6 weeks later. So I found it very hard to cope with all the deaths, and I came out here then a few months later, and I got a lot of healing here. Then when I went up to the Blue Cross Mountain, and
what happened?
No, I could feel I was getting peace.
Relief, from all the pain.
Yeah, there was a lot of grief, but thanks to Our Lady, I got a lot of healing at that time. I felt good. So
because the loss of a child, I know my parents lost my sister.
Yeah.
For a spouse.
Yeah, it's harder to lose than to lose your parents.
Yes.
It's a different pain to lose.
That's what my mother said always. She said, "There's this stone on my heart." It's not
Yeah.
Until the end, it was one.
But when I come out here, I get great relief. And when I was down at the grave, Father Safa's grave, I felt great peace. I was down there yesterday evening or yesterday morning, and I couldn't stop the crying when I was at the grave. And I felt very good when I came back. Father Stafford.
That is Medjugorje.
Yeah, that's Medjugorje.
That's when Our Lady calls. And
yeah, it is a beautiful place now.
And somebody's clapping hands.
Yeah.
Saying, "Good, you're here."
Yeah.
And, what would you tell people who don't know about Medjugorje? What is so special about it?
Oh, I tell, it's just something different. You have to experience it, and I'd advise anybody to come, because it is the law will come back. If they come once, they'll keep coming. Our Lady will keep bringing them back. That's my experience, anyways.
And you pray the Rosary? How is it for you?
Pray the Rosary, yeah. Lovely. I love
to
to
say
say
that.
that.
Praises from it?
Oh, graces, yeah. From the Rosary.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
What a story. You touched me because this is a story which relates to my family.
Yeah. Yeah, I listened to your testimony. It's very sad.
But it's very nice as well.
Very, it's a lovely, yeah.
I haven't seen your testimony.
Oh no, it's lovely. Your testimony is very good. You got an awful lot of healing here, didn't you, Tom?
So I have to say as well, if you come here, you get a lot of healing.
Yeah, you do. It's beautiful now. I love coming here.
Thank you for this beautiful interview.
My legs is very sore now because I've arthritis. and I'm waiting on a hip replacement, but Our Lady might cure me before I go home.
Yeah, we all pray for that. The people of Australia will pray for that as well.
Yeah, please God.
Thank you for that interview.
Thank you, Tom. That was lovely.
Happy birthday to you. There you
Oh,
go.
thanks. What's your name?
Khaled.
Carlo.
Superstar Khaled from Medjugorje. It's just a beautiful song.
Birthday party with Our Lady. What's
Yeah.
going on?
I was
Your
looking for
birthday
you
was
like
Our
right
Lady
now.
the same day.
No, mine was last week, but I
We
celebrated.
celebrated
You are
here,
like the
because
Queen
all our
of
family
Ireland.
was there.
England.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
two birthdays
I have
here.
two birthdays.
Wonderful.